I feel like the number one question that I get is if I could spend any amount of money on my child, what type of sensory equipment would I recommend? And unfortunately, the answer is it depends on your child. The best thing that I can recommend for you is to better learn what sensory processing is. This is my favorite book. It's my number one recommended book. Even at the most basic level, people don't really know what sensory processing is. You have five senses: sight, touch, taste, smell, and hearing. So you have your visual input, like the lights that are shining over here in the sensory room, this bubble tower you see behind me, a lot of those oil timers that you see kiddos have. That's when they're seeking visual input. So all of our five senses we learn in school, and then there's also proprioceptive input and vestibular input. So there's actually seven different sensory processes. So proprioceptive input is the basically the pressure that you put on your joints. So if you're jumping, that's your heavy work, that's your crashing. And then finally, vestibular input. Input has to do with the inner ear, right? So it's balance of your head specifically. So these are your kiddos that you see spinning around in circle all the time. They're craving that vestibular input. Swings are really good for them. The spinning chair I have on the floor, also a great thing for kiddos seeking vestibular input. So those are our seven sensory processes. This week, I'd really like to take a deep dive into each one of them. I'll start with proprioceptive input. I'm just a mom, just like you, but I've learned some stuff along the way, and I love to share everything that I've learned because if we're going to gatekeep anywhere, special needs parenting is not the place to do it.